Hello everyone, I'm back! Back to play more of Chronicles of Mystery, the Scorpio Ritual. We're at this... I don't know where we're at actually. But there's a press ID here.
Them journalists. I know how they like to wave their IDs. This must have landed in the grass on some occasion.
Okay. I'm eating a lollipop right now, if you guys can hear that. I'm sleepy. I need to keep myself awake with snacks.
This cactus could provide some sticky juice.
Oh, okay. I can only go this direction, so yeah. That's my scooter. I just came. Who's this guy?
Can I take a look around here?
At this hour? It's dark. You won't see a thing.
Well, I'll just take a quick look.
No, this site is currently not open to the general public.
General, is that supposed to refer to me? I knew I should have joined the Marines. When will it be?
Tourists may have to wait another few years.
Well, there's no way I'll be able to camp out here for that long.
In that case, please return home. I bid you good night.
You know I'm with the press, right?
This ID has no picture. How am I to know it's yours?
Our secretaries tend to economize on glue. You won't be minding such a detail, will you?
As a matter of fact, I will.
Okay, fine. I need to paste my picture onto the ID.
No way.
How am I supposed to work in these conditions? All the office gossips are comfortably watching TV, and I'm supposed to look for the silly picture in the grass in total darkness, no less? I can't stand here forever.
Take my advice. Just go home.
I don't like this guy. I mean, they stole a job from my...
Them journalists. I know how they like to wave their IDs. This must have landed in the grass on some occasion. Them journalists. I know how they like to wave their IDs. This must have landed in the grass on some occasion.
Okay, I can't just use that. I need to be very specific in my steps.
The press ID. It gives some power.
Okay, now I have a press ID. Can I go in now?
This is my press ID with the picture.
All hail the Fourth Estate.
So, can you show me those discoveries?
No, I don't think so. It's rather late.
Well, what exactly is it that you're working on here?
Just standard securing procedures.
Standard?
What are the police doing there?
Securing.
Sure. Another accident?
No, you've been misinformed.
So why are they here?
I've been working all day. I'm tired. I need to lie down.
You need to lie down, but you're sitting down.
Will you be in a better mood in the morning?
All right, all right. Some youngsters decided to hold a party in rather unique surroundings and entered the site. They left several empty bottles and other paraphernalia of nighttime amusements.
So this incredible discovery did not take any damage?
How do you know we've got something incredible here?
Well, such things can't be kept quiet.
Unfortunately, that seems to be true.
You're the boss around here, right? Can I take a look into the temple?
Ask the police officer. I don't know if they've secured the crime scene.
I better ask them.
Okay.
Do I have your permission to enter the temple?
Now everything's in the hands of the police.
Well, damn.
It's bad manners to ruffle through someone else's belongings.
Thought those pot of plants. I'm sorry. Can I go and talk to the policeman then?
clear spring water.
Grab some spring water. Okay. Towards the temple. Let's see if there's if we can explore the area. There's police officers. Talk to the police officer first.
The entry underground is decorated with a Maltese cross, just like Uncle wrote.
Okay. Police officer?
I'm with the press.
So?
This guy, the director, he allowed me to come in here.
Henry Simon. He can at least hide in that trailer of his. Damn, I'm sleepy.
Yeah, me too. Except when I get back to the office, I still have that article to write.
What about?
Oh, about the teenagers who broke in here to experience their initiation.
Teenagers? I don't think so. As far as I know, some precious stones went missing. This has hardly anything to do with hormones.
What kind of stones?
I'm no specialist. All I know is that someone broke in here and it was not an amateur job. As for the rest, ask the archaeologist.
Ooh.
Everybody says something else about the break-in, but the police officer seems to be the most trustworthy.
Can I ask more?
That Simon sure is weird.
Yeah, I'm standing here for hours on end and he won't even offer me coffee.
He's
Yeah,
an
I tried to
ass.
find something out, but he wouldn't talk.
I'm not surprised. Post-traumatic shock.
How so?
When Simon saw some guys carrying out the stones, he asked them to return to the path of righteousness.
Didn't help?
Quite the opposite.
You wouldn't know looking at him.
They knew how to hit.
Did
Oh,
he
we got
recognize
hit?
any faces?
All men in balaclavas look the same.
Whew, my boss is going to be ecstatic.
Boss, don't even try to write about it. Zip your mouth.
Why?
Swear you'll keep this to yourself.
Okay, I swear.
See, this is Simon's version. How can we be sure he didn't steal those stones himself?
Ooh, that might be it.
Can I go in and take a look?
Why do you think I'm suffering here? To not let anybody in.
You can pretend to not see
Since that
me.
Anyway, you gonna stand here for long?
A colleague was to pick me up, but he had an urgent job call on the way. This interests you?
For the front page.
Sure. Drunken parrot, offended tourists.
You don't think the boss is gonna give me a raise after such a headline?
I'm sorry for you. In all this boredom, a break-in is quite the story.
So, will you let me in?
Get me a cup of coffee, and you'll buy yourself exactly the time I'll take to drink it.
Okay.
Have a nice evening.
That's an electricity generator. Okay. Coffee. I need to get coffee somehow.
Don't touch anything here. It's an archaeologist's job.
Okay, fine. I'll just take a look.
Those ancients liked rooms with a sea view too.
It's actually a pretty good view. But there's no room. So. But yeah, okay. Nothing really to see here. I can't touch anything either because the police is there. So, this police is more trustworthy than the other police that we met, for sure. You know, Grant, the police that we met earlier? That asshole? That creep? Yeah, this lady, way better. Too bad she doesn't have a name. Don't tell us who the name is.
Mr. Simon finally retired. Better late than never.
Awesome. Now I can go through stuff.
Some petrol might come in handy.
That's all? I can only grab his petrol? I can't get his, like, coffee?
The archaeologist is soundly asleep. You could steal him along with his trailer, and he'd never notice. No can do.
Okay. I can...
We need an alternative solution. We need an alternative solution. No can do.
I have to make this like so that there's no sound, I think, so that I can like make him fall asleep.
This won't work.
So I can go in and do coffee.
This won't work. No can do.
Okay.
This won't work.
I don't have anything.
This won't work. I haven't seen the interior of the temple yet. This won't work.
Hey, I can't use the fuel on my scooter. I thought I would run out of fuel. That's not the case. I got spring water already. I can't go back to an archaeologist yet. I need to get coffee, but how do I do that? How do I do that? Okay, let me look at the electricity generator first. Maybe there's something there I could take.
Keep away from the generator.
Fine, nothing to do here.
The press ID. It gives some power.
The way the music changes make me feel like
Trial and error method, they say.
I need to do something, but I don't.
Trial and error method, they say. This won't work. Sylvie, think. Trial and error method, they say. No can do. No can do. No can do. No can do.
What do I need to do here?
This won't work. It's good the pig got stuck. This isn't the kind of profession I'd select for training. Should Simon wake up, he won't recognize me in this darkness. Without good lighting, there's not much I can do. I need both my hands free. I should hang this flashlight somewhere.
I should hang this flashlight somewhere. Where should I hang it?
What does an archaeologist store on a computer?
Okay, first off, let me save my game before there's like, if I do anything, in case there's like a game over.
Interesting. I think I'll print this out as a keepsake.
He doesn't even wake up from that sound. That's pretty loud. How heavy of a sleeper is he? I'm just taking everything from this guy. Anything else? Just in case I don't wanna miss anything.
I know someone who just longs for a sip of coffee.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want him to know that I came. Although the flashlight and the missing items probably would make him.
I can't very well leave proof of a break-in.
Okay. Sylvie takes it. Sylvie takes it. You can't leave proof of the break-in, but the lockpick, you just leave it there?
No can do.
Really? You know what? Never mind. Sylvie says so. Did I save the game already? You know what? Never mind. I'll have 2 saves just in case.
If I give her caffeine to liven her up, she won't let me out of her sights.
I know just the thing. Sleep.
The girl in the uniform dreams of a nap. This little mixture will help her doze off.
Awesome. Okay.
Are these the little stone sculptures my uncle wrote about?
Okay, I haven't looked at all of them yet. Wait.
Are these the little stone sculptures my uncle wrote about?
I have to look at all of them. Okay, these are all sides of the stone. Okay. Okay.
Are these the little stone sculptures my uncle wrote about?
Okay. Is it a tablet?
Picture of a stone tablet. It's covered with inscriptions similar to those on the valuable volume.
Metal
When
detector?
people are asleep, machines are awake.
Okay.
Reconstruction or instruction. 4 pedestals and stone elements with inscriptions on them.
Okay. Here you go. I have your coffee.
Here's the coffee.
Thanks. Where'd you get it from?
Anything for our readers.
You know, you're a cool girl.
Drink slowly. If you hurry, you'll upset your stomach.
All right, get in. But when I look in, that means you're done, okay?
Yes, officer.
Well, go.
Drink slowly. Take your time.
Go on. You're wasting precious seconds.
Okay, I'll be going. Thank you. You'll be asleep, so thank you.
It's pitch dark in here. I have to start the generator.
Oh, okay.
These cables...
Yeah, she's sleeping. Feel?
I'll leave the gas can by the generator. They might need it.
Awesome.
I have to make sure the machine is cooled, otherwise it won't work.
Oh,
No can do. No can do. I don't have the strength to lug this watering can around.
you've been lugging it around for so long, or? Awesome. Started it up. Before that, let me look at the outside. I haven't looked at this yet. Oh yes, there's nothing I can do with that area yet. It's okay. Let's head inside.
Uncle was right. This chamber is exquisite.
All right, we're in. Okay, let's take a look around.
It looks as if the Knights Hospitaller adapted a prehistorical temple for their own purposes. I wonder what's further on.
Yeah, this is the pedestal.
This won't work.
Yeah, I need to have the stone thing, but I don't have it. I only have pictures of it, so I'll come back to these. Come back to these. Let me go look around first. Okay, sudden image.
I saw something again. Am I okay? What is this knight doing?
It's what I want to know.
What an interesting construction.
She's been having visions, apparently, of the
Another
past.
portal. Magnificent.
Okay. Nothing here. I can look at all 4 of these, just in case. Oh, so
We need
so
an
they
alternative
just
solution.
so they just tell you exactly what's supposed to go there. Okay. Okay. Who's that?
This figure in the dark can't have friendly intentions, and I really don't want to meet them face to face. I better scram.
Okay, let's go.
I have to think this through. Maybe that Anderson guy can help. I hope he's in.
I mean, could it have been the uncle? I mean, could have been the uncle, but he was like, nope. Oh, this is the fresh side. Time to go. Our main character says to scram, I'll scram.
My intuition tells me I'll find some more interesting things at the site.
Wait, really? Didn't she say she wanted to go to Anderson?
My intuition tells me I'll find some more interesting things at the site.
What, you want me to go over and see that mysterious dude in the dark? Like, really? Fine, I'll go over then.
figure in the dark can't have friendly intentions, and I really don't want to meet them face to face. I better scram.
Yeah, she told me to scram. Then what? Turn off the generator on them?
The generator's working. There's no point in fiddling with it.
So what more interesting things you want me to find?
The entry underground is decorated with a Maltese cross, just like Uncle wrote. The portal looks as if attached to a megalithic building.
Okay. I mean, sure. Oh, wait. I got a metal detector. Wait. Maybe I used that on that area. Sorry.
I found something. I should act according to the rules of the profession. Trial and error method, they say. What a discovery. A signet ring with the Knights Hospitaler's coat of arms. Which century is it from? 17th? Perhaps even 16th.
Okay. Can I go now? Can I go look for Anderson now that I got what I need? Is this enough? I'm hoping it's enough. Hey. Okay, now we can leave.
It's time to go back to La Valletta. Maybe I should catch some sleep, too.
When this lights up, it means we can leave. Got it. Now I got it. Okay, look, it's not going all the way back. Back at La Valletta. Okay, so can't do anything here yet. Any mail?
There's no post.
Okay, no post. I'm gonna go look for Anderson.
Good morning. Can I come in?
Excuse me, who is this?
I'm Sylvie, Olivier Leroux's niece. Can I see you?
Oh, yes, of course, come on up.
All right. Hello.
Sorry to bother you.
Not a problem.
I wanted to meet you since you've worked with my uncle.
How is he doing? I haven't been in touch with him for a while.
He's missing.
He's gone missing. Nobody's seen him for the past few days.
What do you mean, gone missing? Maybe he's left somewhere.
Possible, but where?
Well, have you asked the neighbors?
Kawada says he might have left for Gozo, but nobody knows anything more.
Oh, you've got me really worried. I really wanted to see him. I've been counting on his advice.
I'm beginning to worry about my uncle.
I know the feeling. I was just a child when my parents died. Afterwards, I was paralyzed by anxiety. This would happen to every guardian of mine.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
They went to the cinema in a Protestant neighborhood one night because they really wanted to see a particular movie. And on that evening, the IRA struck.
Belfast?
If it hadn't been for a wise priest, I'd be planting bombs myself.
My parents conducted
Ouch.
research projects on the Polynesian islands. They're ethnographers.
It must be beautiful there.
Yes, I'm sure. They worked in very difficult conditions, so I spent all my holidays with my uncle in La Valletta.
I mean, it's very difficult to understand for a child.
Uncle took good care of me. Sometimes he'd take me to Gozo where he worked.
You know, he mentioned you a lot when we pored over these inscriptions.
Really? What do you say?
Sylvie. Please, call me Sylvie.
James, let's be friends.
You better be a good guy. If he's evil, oh my god.
You worked
The
on
plot
the stone
twist
tablet
on
for
that one.
Gozo.
Yes, it's a fascinating discovery.
What's so interesting about it?
It's a long story.
I'm all ears.
The Knights Hospitaller had many seats before they finally ended up on Malta.
Yes, the Holy Land, Cyprus, Rhodes, Viterbo, those were the major ones, right?
That's correct. This was also a journey throughout the eras, from the Middle Ages to Renaissance in its full bloom.
All that time on the frontier, separating Christianity from the cultures of the Middle East.
They must have encountered things they would have perceived as miracles. I mean, such as magic and the occult.
But they managed to survive all this turmoil, as opposed to the Knights Templar, right?
Right. But I think that they were more down to earth, because they served the sick, the poor, and the suffering.
But these are hardly the truths you would engrave in stone.
But they should be. Still, somewhere along the way, maybe when they were fleeing Acre with the Knights Templar, they came into the possession of a unique artifact, or at least they had the knowledge about it.
And they wrote everything down on this tablet?
That's what I think, although I haven't been able to break the code yet. Maybe it'll require the assistance of computers and specialists.
Uncle left this note.
Yes, this might be it. A book detailing the history of the Knights Hospitaller. Do you have this volume?
I do.
It's in Uncle's study.
If your uncle was not mistaken as to its value, this book might spare me many weeks of hard work.
I'll get the book for you, James.
Let's
Excellent.
hope it's not stolen.
See ya. I should take the book to James. I think I've just made an ally.
Okay. So let's hope we go back and the book is still there. It's not just stolen. No one's broken in. Because the suspicious policeman. I find him too suspicious. And please, if it's here, please don't let it be like I take the book and then it's... Oh yeah, another flashback. The suddenness...
Weird dream.
The suddenness of this scares me. Okay, it's like jump scare. Okay. Please don't let there be some man in black outside waiting for me and like wanna... Okay. Don't attack me. Let me just safely go over and to give this book to you, James.
This is the book.
I'm going to get right to work then. Thank you, Sylvie.
I'd like to help somehow with finding the solution to the riddle.
You don't want to return to Paris?
Oh, she lives in Paris. Okay.
Your work is
I
tremendous.
thought she lives in the States.
You're
Apparently
exactly like Olivier said you were.
I accidentally read the note addressed to you.
So you've seen that the professor didn't want to drag you into this.
What
But
was
I'm
it
dragged
you wanted
into
to
this
say?
anyways. I dragged
don't
myself
know.
in.
But I wouldn't take it lightly.
I have to find him.
Maybe you should just leave it to the police.
I don't trust the
Come
police.
on. I talked to Gronk. The monument in the plaza would be more suited to conducting this case. Besides, after talking to him, I nearly felt like a suspect myself.
You know, I don't think your uncle would want you involved in this.
I don't care. I'm gonna find him
He feels
anyways.
responsible for me. Now, however, I have to take care of him and his discovery. Yesterday, I took a look at the site on Gazo.
How strange. They've opened it again?
No, I
On
stuck
the
in.
contrary, it's under police guard.
Why the police?
Someone broke in and stole a stone tablet as well as 4 small stone sculptures.
Unbelievable.
But unfortunately true. However, I have photos of them.
Could you show them to me?
Here are the photographs of the tablet.
Good photographs. They're going to be able to help me with my work.
They're yours.
Now it'll be so much easier to work on this riddle.
Just don't tell Henry
I
that
hope
you
you'll
have
be
to.
able to solve it soon.
If I took him from him.
So do I. Working on such texts, you can get stuck for weeks.
Why would anybody steal these stones?
The thieves knew perfectly well what they were doing.
They knew their value.
Possibly better than we do. Either way, they waited until they were secured and loaded into crates. I'll ask among some art dealers. They might have heard something. Hang on.
What?
Didn't the professor go missing on the same day as the stones?
I've been thinking about that. Do you think the thieves harmed him in any way?
I hope not.
necessarily, but they may need him to decipher the inscriptions.
This
That's a
seems to
good
treat
point.
him
Actually,
well,
that's a
right?
good point.
Well, if that's the case, then yes.
What do you make of this archaeologist?
Have you talked to Henry, Simon?
Yes, although incognito.
You know, you really should introduce yourself. Henry used to work with your uncle.
And I'm supposed to hold a calm conversation with the man who ousted my uncle?
I don't think he's behind all those awful things.
Should I grill him a bit?
Just be honest with him.
Okay.
Can you help me?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm not leaving you alone with this. Just give me a call as soon as you find out anything.
Do you think my theory can be helpful?
What do you mean?
Uncle said on the phone that my research may be connected to his Gozo discovery.
I remember now. He mentioned something about an unconventional approach.
Controversial is more like it.
What
Can you
exactly
tell
does
me
your
what that
theory
theory
pertain?
is? I don't know what the theory
actual
is.
existence of Sodom and Gomorrah. I claim that what's in the Bible is more than just a nifty morality tale.
That doesn't sound all that blasphemous.
I'd love to discover those cities. Like Schliemann discovered Troy. I
Oh, it's
follow
pronounced
his footsteps,
Schliemann. Okay.
in the sense that I treat the description we have as real.
Would you want to include God in your research?
No. Just like Schliemann didn't include the Greek gods as such, what he was interested in were the consequences of their actions.
Which in this case means the destruction of those cities.
Yes. Plus, some Gnostics believe that this destruction was carried out by the Yahweh with a special tool, which remains in the Middle East up until this day.
Ah, I get it. A source of unearthly power, which is reborn in cycles.
That's how Uncle described it in his letter.
Well, I mean, you just have to wait for the full translation of the tablet.
All we can do is
I
wait.
don't want to jump to conclusions. See ya.
Stay safe.
Is right. I should have an honest chat with Simon. That's the only way I'll find out anything about my uncle.
And you'll realize we lied. I'm sorry. But it's what he said, so that's what we will do.
Time to visit the archaeologist site on Gozo.
Sorry for lying, but I did what I had to do. Long ride, eh? Long ride.
The police are thankfully gone.
Good. Archaeologist still there? Is he still there? I stole his coffee too. Sorry. Are you there?
The archaeologist is probably digging in the soil somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe I should look around the temple a bit more.
Who's this person? Oh, this is a tourist. Wait. Who is this tourist? Looks very familiar.
Do you like it?
Very impressive. Amazing.
Yes, I think so too.
Oh, she's very familiar.
For palaces. This is a different type of beauty, austere and powerful.
Oh no, the cathedrals and palaces and alleys and forts are amazing too.
I see you fell in love with Malta.
I generally fell in love with Europe. One lifetime is
Yeah,
not
this
enough
voice
to
very
take in all the
familiar.
wealth of beauty.
American?
Is it that obvious?
No, but your car is.
Not bad, is it? It goes up to 60 miles, 100 kilometers per hour in 4 seconds.
Impressive. I could show you some treasures of Malta.
Thank you, but I'm leaving today.
Pity. It's a feast for both the eyes and the soul. I know what I'm talking about. I'm an archaeologist.
An enviable profession. Congratulations.
Sure. And what do you do?
I'm a headhunter, currently on vacation.
Have a safe trip home.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you can hear the difference between the voice acting. That is Nicole Bonnet from the Art of Murder series. That is Nicole Bonnet. It's Nicole Bonnet, people. They say tourist, but it's Nicole Bonnet. Glad to see they included
How's
her.
the work going?
Oh, it's you again.
The police officer let me see the cave. No problems.
How on earth did you manage that?
All it took was a good word and a cup of coffee.
What, journalists carry coffee around just in case?
I'm not a journalist.
I had a hunch from the beginning. Why'd you lie?
And you? Why did you lie about the break-in? My name is Sylvie Leroux.
A relative of the professor's?
Relative and pupil of the same professor whom you set up.
Set up? What do you mean?
You took this discovery away from him.
No, that's not true.
You wanted to take his glory, and as a result, both he and the discoveries went missing.
Calm down. You're insulting me now.
Didn't you take over for him?
The ministry offered this job to me. They didn't want Olivier anymore.
Why? Didn't you try to clear it up?
I did. First thing I did, in fact, was to visit the professor. We'd worked together before.
That's
Why does
even
this
more
guy
reason to
this? I
believe
mean, why
you
does this
did
guy
unfair.
sound like he's
It
AI?
didn't take too well to rational arguments. I'm sorry to say this, but it looked like the beginnings of a persecution complex.
You're just writing off whatever it was that was happening to him.
At first, I thought he was just an aging scientist growing bitter. Then I understood that there was really something bad brewing around this discovery.
You don't feel responsible for that?
What do you think? I'm hardly just an extra. I did contribute to the research of this discovery. I put my heart into it. And then, several days ago, all that was lost. I was beaten up and robbed of the most precious among all findings.
Now you know how my uncle felt.
Some guys milled around here earlier. I should have suspected something.
Would you recognize them?
No.
How do you get beaten up and not recognize the people who beat you up? Are you unconscious or something?
How were the stones stolen?
I was working on my computer. At one point, I heard a car in the parking lot, but I just went back to work. It wouldn't stop bugging me, though, so I went outside.
And you saw the thieves?
Yes, 2 of them. They were just passing by with the stones. They were masked. I started screaming, so one of them grabbed my throat from behind and the other dealt me several blows.
Did they say anything?
No, I only heard one barked okay in some strange accent.
Did you see their car?
No, by the time I picked myself up, they were gone.
Do you
Do you suspect who they might be?
You're useless,
No.
dude.
But I do hope they got what they wanted and will not return.
I understand.
I don't feel safe. I got the impression someone went through my trailer the other day.
Sorry, that was me.
Do you think they took
I
your
was the
uncle-
one that went to your trailer. My bad.
I didn't see him with them.
My bad.
Well, when was the last time you spoke to him?
I'm not gonna admit that though.
We had a fight. He was furious with me.
Maybe they needed him to work on those stones.
I'm not convinced, although it is possible.
I still don't like this guy. I still don't like this guy.
How valuable are those stones?
To an archaeologist, immensely.
I know, I'm an archaeologist too. I even have my own theory as to those stones.
Really?
They are connected to an ancient artifact sought already in biblical times.
Wouldn't you know? The young'uns are quick to snatch up the news.
Well, I'm sure you have your own theory.
I can't risk one yet.
Maybe a collector is behind this.
No, as far as the arts market is concerned, the stones aren't all that interesting.
You never know.
If we learn the value of the inscriptions, their value in the eyes of the collectors might go up.
Maybe the thieves kidnapped my uncle in order to find the meaning behind those inscriptions. Maybe they constitute the true value of the stones.
It is a plausible explanation, but you can hardly expect me to put myself in the thieves' shoes.
I think I'll be saying goodbye then.
Believe me, I'm not the reason for these calamities. It must be something far greater than myself.
It's good that I was honest with him. Simon seems to be nice after all. I think I can trust him.
You think. I still don't like him though.
Hello?
Anderson here. I've got a lead on those stones. I found out there's this art gallery owner in Istanbul who's sounding out the market, and not too subtly.
What does this mean?
Well, I imagine they're probably in possession of the stolen stones.
What's the address of this gallery?
It's Galatasaray 23. It's run by a woman called Fina Flateau. Do you want to go there?
Can you repeat? I can barely hear you.
Galatasaray 23.
Galatasaray
3.
23.
Yes. You're not thinking of going there, are you?
Of course I am.
Only lead we've got.
Look, this is not a joke. You're going to be dealing with thieves at best and someone vastly more dangerous at worst.
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Be careful. These stones
Well,
are
I can hear him just fine,
very
but apparently
powerful
the connection
organizations.
to
I
Sylvie's
can't hear
bad.
you. We'll talk later.
Does she really can't hear him, or is she pretending? Well, now we know what to do. You want to talk to her again, Nicole? Nicole Bonnet, my favorite FBI.
Have a safe trip home.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Nicole Bonnet.
Galatasaray 23. Visiting Mrs. Flateau in Istanbul can help clear things up.
Maybe. Because she's going to Istanbul.
Just in case, I emptied my pockets before the search at the airport. But I felt embarrassed while getting rid of this fish in public.
We're here in Istanbul. All I can do is talk to this rickshaw owner.
I honestly thought that rickshaw was going to fall apart.
It'll manage your weight. Although I was angling for some big fish.
Like wealthy customers?
Do take note that a wealthy customer is never a skinny one. A true boss barely fits in here.
A skinny one won't let you earn?
A skinny one is skinned. He'll be a helper or an errand boy for the fat one.
What about skinny bosses?
Only a fat one can truly enjoy life and spend with a grand gesture.
Doesn't a true boss prefer to take a cab?
Sometimes.
That is a good
But there
point.
are also those who aren't afraid.
Also, there are bosses who aren't
better
bad
boss
because
than a
they,
rickshaw
I don't know,
and serve the
work
lives
out.
of regular folk.
Or just because of hormones, you know? Some people just don't get that.
Have you seen this
And I
elderly
envy.
gentleman recently?
What? A tourist got separated from his group?
Something like that.
Alzheimer isn't a good tour guide.
That's not the case. Anyway, have you seen him?
Not today.
What about earlier?
He doesn't look rich. Family?
Yes,
Yeah.
family.
Sorry, but no.
Of
well.
course not.
But I'll ask around. Soon as I know something, I'll pass it on.
Sure, let me know.
Alright.
Have a nice evening.
It won't be nice if I don't fix the rickshaw now.
Okay. I can go down this street. Well, let's go. We're at... Where is this place anyway? Oh, this is the art gallery. Let me take a look.
Here's the famous gallery that no collector can miss.
Okay. Let's go in then.
This car is in the way. What's behind this door?
Private property. You can't enter.
Will you show me your biceps?
Can't now. Maybe when I'm off?
And when are you off?
In about 2 hours.
I don't feel like waiting that long.
Take a walk around town. See some sights.
This courtyard isn't very...
Oh, damn!
Go and see the old town.
Sylvie can flirt. Don't mind me, but taking the poker. Oh, damn, the fact that this window's half open.
This half-open window looks inviting.
I have to wait until he's not standing here, though. I can't really do anything when he's here. I can go down further into the street.
This gallery is famous, even on Malta.
Okay. Then let me go into the gallery first and take a look.
The gallery's quite something. 12th century Persian pottery? I kind of wonder if it's not made in China.
I'm from Persia. How would it be made in China?
17th century military insignia.
Do not touch the exhibits.
I'm looking. Do you see my hands moving? My hands are like right here on my side. For goodness sake.
These exhibits have no prices. They must be priceless. A perfect copy of a Ludwig Deutsch painting.
Oh, a copy. It's not like the actual painting.
A delicate Fabergé-style piece.
And for you. Oh, she's the
You sell really pretty
Vienna.
things here.
Careful, don't touch. These aren't some plastic flower pots from a supermarket.
May I take a look at these works of art?
This is no flea market, girl. You looking to buy something?
No, my uncle has plenty of those at home.
Really?
It's others who buy from him.
I know nearly all art dealers along the Mediterranean coast.
I could swear I saw the same vases at his place.
What's his area of expertise?
Antiquity.
I love ancient things.
He says the same.
You're very sus, girl. You're very sus.
Strength of form, confident power, and utter calm. Naked men wrestling, immortalized.
And also, you own an art gallery. People could come in and look.
Even
That's
my
the whole
security
point.
guards resemble heroes of ancient times, although the badly tailored suits aren't doing them any favors.
If it's badly tailored, you can get a good tailored suit for them if you care so much about your image.
My uncle is not so young anymore, and he doesn't like to travel.
Pity.
Sometimes, when friends or even strangers kidnap him to go to a symposium or some such, he says he'd pay any kind of money just to get back home.
Prerogatives of an advanced age, but this is what young girls are for. So you can send them on errands while you stay home, right?
You think he's at home?
That's what you said.
I wish.
Now I don't understand anything. Did you close the door properly?
Yes.
The stench from the port is getting in again.
My uncle is preparing his collection for sale.
Chloe's really good at making up stories and lying to her
it's
teeth.
Quite impressive. Actually, 1,000 pieces or so.
1,000? Where does he keep them?
Well, you'd have to hurry. He's sending them off to Germany.
How is it possible that I don't know about this?
The demand is so high over there. A friend of ours ships them off before the paint even dries.
He's painting them? That's a crime.
No, our friend's customers are really fond of pre-war garden gnomes painted in bright colors.
Garden gnomes?
They would fit in beautifully with this modern art.
Is this girl a complete dimwit or a visionary?
What can you tell me about this signet ring?
Let me take a look. A Maltese cross. Rather pretty. Where did you get it?
Can you say when it was made?
Leave it with me. I'll have an expert examine it.
No, thank you.
I'll ask him. I'm sure he'd like to know who the previous owner was.
I'll think about that.
Of course, this will cost a bit, but I can buy it straight off without any evaluation.
How much?
100 euro?
100?
But I think that's nowhere near enough.
That should be 100 million euro.
To count in the possibility of it being a fake. I'll still have to pay the expert.
Well, I won't be
You're a
disturbing his
cheapskate.
masterpieces any longer.
Fuck you, lady. I don't like
Fun
you.
sorting fish at the port.
Makes me tempted to leave the fish here rotting in her art gallery. Let's talk to a trader.
How's business going?
Just look, empty crates, all the merchandise is gone.
The gallery folks don't do so well?
I know nothing about that kind of business. They don't have many customers, and when they do, he leaves the place robbed to his underpants.
Have you seen a bearded elderly gentleman in the gallery?
I do not think so. Besides, when I am behind the counter, I don't have time to check up on what is happening on the other side of the road.
What's that smell?
Tobacco, I have many kinds.
Very aromatic. So you sell tobacco?
I sell pipes and smoking accessories.
Well, I don't think a pipe would suit me.
My uncle likes a pipe, though.
No, that's a different story.
Quite so.
Jeanette and me sprawled on the sofa and puffing on a hookah? Fantastic.
So, I've got the best merchandise at the best price.
No, not this time.
I am expecting a delivery of new hookahs. Beautiful babies. They can function as ornaments, too.
I'd love to take a look at them when they arrive.
You won't regret it.
Okay. So I got into the gallery.
This car made a flashy entrance. The attention of the thug would be drawn away from the back of the gallery. But he can't know it's my doing.
Art of Murder coming soon.
That face on the poster looks familiar.
That is Nicole Bonnet. We met her earlier. Did this game came out before Art of Murder 2? That makes this game very old. There's a cat.
This kitten is naughty. It has to be shown out.
Here you go. Do you not like the fish?
Nobody can suspect me. I have to be very subtle. This won't work. Nobody can suspect me. I have to be very subtle. Nobody can suspect me. I have to be very subtle. Sylvie, think.
I don't have anything in my inventory. I have to come back to this later.
Have a nice evening.
It won't be nice if I don't fix the rickshaw now.
Okay. Oh, he changed sides to where he's guarding. That's neat.
I'm not putting my hand in there. I might get bitten.
Oh, I got the poker.
You looking for some food in the trash? Try the back alley behind a grocery store. Get out of here.
Fine. I'll come back later.
What if I were to use this ball in a cunning way? This won't work. No can do. Trial and error method, they say. Sylvie, think. This won't work. Trial and error method, they say. Even if I do this, the car won't move. We need an alternative solution.
Well, bye-bye. Oh, wait,
I punctured the ball. Let's go.
Run! Stay far away from the car as possible when it happens. I will, like, vamonos.
What's up?
The boss's car rolled off the hill and hit a post.
The old bag forgot to pull the handbrake again?
She's pissed off something royal. As if I was driving her car.
That ain't such a stupid idea. I'm sure you were trying to impress some chick.
Enough! Move your ass! Our bonus is on the line anyway. We have to somehow push the car out and get it to the garage.
In order to get onto the roof of the outhouse, I have to build some sort of steps. Sylvie, think. This is the only place where I could build a platform. an alternative solution.
I'm a bit confused. I can't pull any of these. I'm sorry, I might have to look this up. My bad. Okay, hold on. How do I... Ah, I can pull it like that. Okay. Okay.
This couldn't be any better.
Okay. Safe here. Taking the trash out. Now I'm building a staircase. I'm building a staircase. You have to go up here. There's a window there. You can't see it right now because it's like we're top down, but there's a window there. I have to build a ladder there so I can go up.
Time for a little gymnastics.
Yeah, there's this window there, you see? It's open, it's big enough for us to go in. We need to sneak in. That's the only way we could do it.
I wonder what the dark part of the warehouse hides.
So... I can't turn on the lights, can I? Yeah, classic breaking and entering.
What have we got here?
Okay, nothing else?
An inscription from the other side comes through. In Hebrew. I'll ask James to translate.
Okay. Anything
We need
behind
an
the
alternative
wardrobe?
solution. There's plenty of light here and total darkness there.
Wait, is that just...
Sylvie, think. Trial and error method, they say. Sylvie, think. Sylvie, think. Huh, what an interesting pendulum I've managed to assemble. How did it go? The ratio of the sines of the angles of incidence and refraction is a constant. I'll follow the ray of light.
I want to save first.
Switching panel.
Is it a good idea to turn on the light when I'm sneaking around in the dark?
Just in case, let's keep it dark here.
Oh, keep the front door dark, but here, okay.
This won't work. No can do. This is the Gozo tablet. Huh, I found the thieves. I won't manage to take it away from here. Sylvie, think. Sylvie, think. These sculptures were also stolen from Gozo. I think they'll fit into my pocket.
I can take the small one, not the big one. Okay.
This won't work.
Of course we got knocked out. Why would he not get knocked out? You turn on the freaking light. Like an idiot.
You fish stinking thief.
She's been hanging around here all that time.
Have you searched her?
We found nothing on her.
That's because I didn't steal anything.
Nothing went missing from the warehouse?
Some crates.
Crates? That girl couldn't have carried them off. What were you looking for here? Doesn't matter. I could have you put in a Turkish jail. Stupid cow, blinded with sparkly fantasies of an easy life. Chuck her on the street where she belongs.
The stones are gone. Who managed to take them?
Clearly someone.
Yes, it's Anderson here. We've got to talk about those stones. I found out something extremely important.
Like
Do
what?
you know I actually held them?
You're in Istanbul? Did you find your uncle?
Unfortunately, no. What did you find out?
Well, I can't tell you on the phone. When will you come by my house?
I won't make it today. Tomorrow, all right?
Yes, okay.
Damn it. Of course. Like,
The
who
car
was...
is gone. The stones are gone. Faina Flateau knows nearly all collectors in the Mediterranean basin. Where should I look for the lost property?
The car is missing, so...
We need an alternative solution.
Maybe I need to talk to it first. Here.
Will, this chain be of any use?
What do you know? It fits.
Very glad to hear that.
So am I. Where did you get it?
You know, I just stroll around collecting stuff. Wanted to make a necklace out of this chain, but I don't like it anymore.
Sylvie just lies through her teeth.
Where did that car go?
Depends which one you mean. The cabriolet went to a garage.
No, the one from the gate.
No idea. Didn't even have time to chat to the driver.
You see who the driver was?
And I've got a nice little pump right here.
Thanks a lot.
I kind of figured you wouldn't want to give your wheel the kiss of life.
What an amazing intuition.
So, will you give me a lift now?
Sure. Hop in. The ride's on the house.
So, Flateau stole the tablets and the stones. We found them and then someone else stole them. Because of course they did, right? But who was following us though? Who saw?
I didn't even know I was this dangerous. I had to completely empty my pockets at the airport. What a mess. Someone was here and searched the apartment.
Of course they did. Came in from the window.
The thief got in through that window. Nothing was stolen. The thief didn't find what they were looking for.
It was with James. Good thing we gave it to him and didn't just keep it there.
The drawer is open, but nothing is missing.
They didn't find what they want. Okay. Look there. Oh yeah, coffee table. The music's dramatic enough
The thief
that
didn't get as far as here. Maybe I scared him away when I went in.
maybe perfume oil. When do we have that?
Nice smell. Violets from the Calypso Meadow.
Has that always been there and I didn't notice it? I don't think so.
Uncle. Oh, Uncle. How I wish you'd just peek from behind that door and say, I'm back.
I wish. Yeah, there's nothing here. Him again. I'm not gonna talk to him. I hate the guy. Wait. So someone breaks into my house. Or my uncle's house. And this fucking dude is just standing there watching? Really? Someone break into my house and you didn't see anything? I don't want to talk to him, but I have to talk to him. I have to talk to him now, right?
Someone broke into Uncle's apartment.
Didn't I tell you that someone should keep watch? What went missing?
Well, it would appear that nothing's gone. The intruder just left papers strewn around as if he was looking for something.
I have to see this.
Well, there's no need since nothing's gone.
Make up your mind, will you? If you ask me, you should file an official report of the offense.
And you didn't see anyone suspicious around here?
No. I did have a hunch that this house should be put under observation and protection. You, however, were against that idea.
Maybe I was wrong.
Well, I have enough other duties as it is.
Huh, a drunken parrot?
Don't mock. Let's be happy this island.
Yeah, what a
is
guy,
only
watching a
kind
guy
of
and doing
trouble.
nothing about it. Like, and he calls himself the police. Good riddance. When the uncle's house breaks in, or we get broken into, I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired. This guy just happens to stand there? Are you telling me this is a coincidence? I think not.
What about my uncle's disappearance? Isn't that a problem?
I have my own theory about that. And what I just learned only serves to confirm it.
I'm sorry.
Professor Leroux is fine. Although he went into hiding, he returned.
Okay, this is fucked.
Some of his things.
He went in. He came back and ransacked his own house.
Brilliant deduction, Inspector Holmes. So my uncle wouldn't even let me know he's all right?
Please note that your uncle doesn't necessarily know that you're here and worry about him.
Why do you persist in suspecting him of stealing?
He's so suspicious. He's so terrible.
That's the simplest conclusion.
It's also completely wrong.
I do wish I were wrong.
Ugh, I can't believe this.
Either way, I'm certain your uncle is fine. In my estimate, there is absolutely no need to worry. Isn't that heartening?
I want to hearten to punch your face.
More seriously.
I assure you, we do.
Oh, fuck you, you do no shit, you do.
The police are vigilant. Trust me.
Vigilant? You're standing watch and you let someone to break in?
Uncle was safe and sound.
Vigilant enough that the suspect just break in and you just happen to what? Not notice? They literally went through the window.
Mr. Carlotta closed the shop. I
Like,
wonder how his brother
literally,
and Garrett are doing.
he broke in through the window. If he's been standing there watching, he doesn't notice someone climbing the walls and into the window, huh? And all his deductions. Oh, that's simplest conclusion. So that must be fact. I want you gonna investigate the possibility of the uncle being kidnapped and being in danger because why not? Why would I? Fucking ass.
It's me, Sylvie.
Oh, great. I'm waiting upstairs with some wine.
Really? I'm on my way.
You better be a good
I'd
guy.
For a glass of wine. Shouldn't I make myself more presentable?
Just go.
Oh well, it's not like I have an evening dress anyway. Thankfully, the fish stench is gone.
Well, I will talk to him and then probably end stream there.
Here I am.
I might need to take a nap before dinner. I'm
You'd
tired.
be surprised to see how well I can manage.
Go on, tell me.
Flateau, the owner of the gallery, is an old crone. Both she and her bodyguards kept following my every move and didn't let me touch anything.
So how did you see the stones?
I employed a diversion.
Any more curious and I'm gonna turn into a cat.
I released the handbrake on Mrs. Flateau's car. When it smashed into the fence, the loud noise brought everyone out running to see what
Yeah, at least I broke her car.
Very nice.
Then I ran into the warehouse.
I know it's bad. Don't do it.
Dark,
Okay,
I'm
don't do
scared
it,
to turn
kids.
light.
But
Yet in spite of this hellish stress, my brain is all cold logic and analysis.
That is admirable.
you end up turning up the light though in the end.
I made a flashlight out of Mrs. Flateau's powder case. So I look, and there's these huge crates in the corner. And inside,
The tablet from Gozo.
bingo! And in the other one, which, by the way, I had to lift the lid with a crowbar because it was that heavy, there were 4 small stone blocks.
Blocks.
Yeah, I thought these might be elements from the digital reconstruction of the Gozo temple.
What reconstruction? Can you tell me any more?
I mean the one that Simon made. You can see 4 plinths there, and on top of them, there are these small, sculpted stone blocks labeled with symbols. Small enough for the original ones to fit into my pocket.
You brought them along?
I meant to, but someone was there and wouldn't let me. I got a blow to the head, and when I woke up, there was Mrs. Flateau with her bodyguards, yelling at me like a harpy.
One of them hit you? The bastards! Are you still in pain?
No, I'm fine. Someone was waiting there for me.
What makes you think that?
I never heard the door open.
That's not good news, Sylvie.
On
But
the
they expected
contrary,
me to be
What,
there?
It's good to get hit on the head?
let's sum up my little excursion. I found out that the stones did indeed end up in Istanbul. Now we only need to find out who Mrs. Flateau really is.
Yeah, she
They don't
did
know
steal
you're Olivier Leroux's niece.
They weren't remotely
the stones.
interested in who I am. They threw me out like a rag doll and took off with the stones. I have no idea where they went.
You know, I don't know if your uncle would be happy. Either way, you're a very brave woman, Sylvie.
I can manage pretty well, don't you think, James?
Yes. Well, you do have an adventurous streak. You know what? Let's celebrate with a glass of wine.
Excellent. Let's toast to our hope of finding Uncle and the stones.
Let's hope there's not any sleeping pills in that wine and
And the
I
great
don't
mystery
end up
solved.
falling asleep.
What? You mean us?
So, do you travel a lot?
Well, my job now is all about digging through book collections throughout
I'm just
Europe.
hoping he isn't bad guy, because I kind of like James.
You said on the phone that you discovered something important.
Yes, I did. I found that the writing on the stone tablet tells of the taming of a mysterious power, which was the reason behind the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah.
So Uncle was right. Maybe I will be able to prove my theory.
The writing says that those powers, born in the darkness of ancient times, awake from their dormant state only once every 4,000 years.
Well, I hope it's not now. That'll be really scary.
You know, those stone blocks you had in your pockets are vital to controlling this power.
So people believe
So this
that
is why
they
were
want
stolen.
that power?
Someone wants to control it.
Well, I'm not saying that this writing should be taken literally. However, ever since you brought me this book and those photos, unpleasant things have started taking place.
What?
Maybe I should go to Gozo.
Yes, it's a good idea. Go and talk to the archaeologist.
Should I tell him I saw the stones?
Yes, I think you can be honest with him.
And then what?
Well, then we need to be careful. Maybe you can go into hiding in Paris.
You're kidding, right?
Look, our adversaries will think you lost interest in the Gozo stones that way.
I'm supposed to stop looking for evidence corroborating my theory and go back to spinning theoretical yarns?
I don't know. I mean, either way, I have to disappear for a day.
Well, where will you go?
I think I'm gonna try and hide in some monastery and continue working on those texts.
Monastery. But we'll stay in touch, right?
Yes, of course. When I'm finished, I'll mail the translation to Paris.
No, I'm not going back to Paris. Mail it here.
Okay.
I nearly forgot. Mrs. Flateau's business card.
She gave you a business card? As a token of sympathy out of
No, I stole it.
No, I found it in the warehouse. There are some words on the reverse, and I think it's Hebrew. Could you translate them?
Yeah, you know, I'm not all that good with Hebrew, but I can ask a friend.
I should be going.
Good luck. Let me know if you find anything.
All right, okay.
It's been a pleasure hearing from you, Sylvie.
I should think so. It was a pleasure for me too.
Stay safe, be good, okay?
He'll be working on those texts in a monastery cell. What a mysterious man.
Let's hope he's a good guy. Stupid police officer.
Maybe I should look around the area a bit more.
Maybe? What should I look around at? What, is there something I need to notice?
This is one of the knights that defended the island from the Turks.
The back street, the entrance. I mean, she tells me to look around, I'll look around. Okay, there's a cutscene, okay.
Once again, someone is after me. I really could do without another bruise on my head.
That guy looked bald.
Maybe it's the same person who kidnapped Uncle.
No, the shadow of the person who's after me looks bald. I'm just saying. I know he's standing here, but I still think it's him.
The archaeologist will wet his pants when he hears I've held the stones, and not just anywhere, in Istanbul to boot.
Well, don't say that in front of the police officer standing right
The
there.
archaeologist.
Okay, time to go to Gozo. And this is about where I have to end the video. It's gonna be like 5 p.m. soon, and it's gonna be dinner time. I'm a bit tired, so I want to take a little break, maybe a quick nap before dinner. But yeah, it's been really fun. I actually really enjoyed this game. Let me save. I really do enjoy this game. Like, City Interactive, like, they make pretty good, like, point-and-click adventure games. But I don't know why they like to, like, switch their point-and-click adventure games, like, to hidden object games, like, midway through this series. It's so weird. So weird. But yeah, that is it for today. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.